Okay, fingers crossed my camera doesn't want to shut off throughout the course of this video. Hello friends, welcome back. My bare face is also back, and that is because today we are trying out a cushion. I haven't done like a foundation or a cushion review in a very long time. I actually also have the matching concealer, which I had to break into because I ran out of my NYX concealer and I bought this to review and took so long to review it. And I wasn't about to go out and buy another concealer when I had like a sealed concealer in my bathroom. So I just used this one, but I do have a really good opinion of it now, so it's good. Today we are trying the Joah Angel Food Cushion Foundation. It is technically from the brand Kiss, but this is kind of like they're inspired by K-Beauty line. Like the whole like Walgreens, or I think it's CVS. Yeah, it's CVS. Like the CVS K-Beauty thing that they have going on. Yeah, I think this is part of that. Or if not, that's cool because like K-Beauty's getting up there. But yeah, today we were trying the little cushion. They had a ton of products. I actually posted about it on Instagram a while back. And then we also have the Joah Truly Yours Full Cover Concealer. And I'm assuming these two go together just because the packaging is really similar. They had a liquid foundation. They had one of the concealers, like if you guys know the Maybelline one, like is the under eye circle one with the little cushion on top. They had one of those, and I just decided to get the basic concealer to try it out first. But I'll get into that, like my gripes with that, I'll get into that in a sec. But yeah, I'm barefaced. I did my moisturizer and my primer and like all my skincare a little bit ago. And yeah. Let's get started. But first of all, it says this lightweight medium full coverage foundation. All right, we got the typo. This lightweight medium full coverage foundation that will make your skin look and feel angelic. So yeah, the packaging is really cute. Oh, it also gives you kind of like a little instructions on the side here. It just says, just pat skin with sponge throughout your face for a natural looking coverage. For maximum coverage, repeat process. So it is kind of claiming that you can do like layering with this. I like it, you like it, it's cute. All right, one of my nails fell off. We're not surprised, but it's my functional nail, so I'm going to use it to open this because otherwise I can't do things. Cute. All right, we got her open, and I have not opened the cushion yet. There's this little plastic thing, okay. And I've actually not tried makeup from Kiss, so this should be interesting. I don't know how well it's focusing, but this is what the cushion looks like. It's kind of like in this green packaging with like little gold, which is kind of not my favorite, but then it looks like this. And I'm going to use my functional nail to open it. Got a nice big mirror, and the puff, it feels really nice. One thing off the bat that I really like about this puff is one, it won't get that dirty because it is kind of like that like skin tone color, or at least I don't know how many shades there are. I think for the cushion there was only like 3 shades, but then the liquid foundation there was quite a few shades. First of all, the inside packaging, it feels really like nice. Like even the little tray for the cushion is really like thick, I guess I would say. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it, but just it's nice. It feels very well made. And the thing with the puff, it won't get dirty, and I have really tiny fingers. I have very small hands, like to the point where like my hands are the size of like toddler hands. The ribbon that keeps the puff on your fingers is really small, so it fits on my fingers really well. Like my Wet n Wild one, I have to go like this for it to like not fall out of my fingers, but this, she stays. I like it. That was really nice. Before I go into this, I'm using the shade JCS F115. So basically the shade 115, which is Natural Ivory. This was the lightest one. It looks a bit dark right off the bat, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, moment of truth time. Ooh, the puff or the sponge is really like firm. Like it's not flimsy at all. Looks like it's because you can't refill these, which is probably why. You probably would have to like fight with this to get the little sponge out. So let's give this a shot. It's a very thin layer, I guess. Okay, now we're getting a bit more. On camera, it does look a bit dark, and I don't really know how I would say about the coverage yet. I'm kind of questioning the coverage because it is looks like very light coverage to me, which when I was trying the concealer, I also got in the lightest shade, which was 110 Porcelain. Oh, maybe I just didn't get to the product yet? Okay, no, we're getting somewhere. I feel like the concealer does definitely more coverage than the foundation. I'm thinking Maybe the liquid foundation is a little bit better, but I don't think I would call this full coverage, because even like as it kind of settles on the skin, you can see like things I had covered up are like showing through. There definitely is some of it coming off on the puff. We'll see how this wears for a couple hours, because I'm kind of putting this on a bit late. It's like 2 in the afternoon. So far, I don't know how I feel. Let me just try to kind of layer it. You know, it's not really layering that well either. It's not getting all cakey though. The thing with the concealer, it does get a bit cakey after a while. And it's not really a full-on matte finish either. I feel like with a lot of American brand cushions, they can be very matte-defying, or just matte in general. Like, but this is kind of a nice like satiny finish. It might just be this puff too. I can't really tell. But yeah, that is basically how the cushion applied. Now I'm going to go in with the concealer. Like I said, it's in the shade 110 Porcelain. And my one gripe, I love the packaging on this. For whatever reason, the green on this is a little bit lighter than the green on this. And I feel like it's a really pretty green. Also, I really like the like lid here. You guys can see it's like a gold lid. And then it has like this little lip here. It reminds me of like an Etude House product or something, and I love it. So basically how I like to apply this, you guys can see my one gripe is that it is kind of just like you squirt it out and that's it. So I like to put it on my hand, just a tiny little glob of it on my hand like that. And then I apply it. Usually I would apply it with a concealer brush. My concealer brush is dirty, so I need to wash it. So recently I've just kind of been taking a little bit on one finger and just dabbing the concealer where it needs to go. And I really like the shade of this concealer, which made me really excited to try the other, like the foundation. But I think what I really like about this is most American brand products, I feel like, are very warm toned. However, the Joah products that I've tried are, like the cushion and this concealer now, are pretty neutral toned to yellow toned, which is the tone that looks best, I feel, on my skin, which I have like a lot easier time with color matching and stuff like that than some other people, just because I'm like super pale, and I know that people who wear darker foundations have more problems with that just because the makeup industry is not inclusive, and it's getting better, but like basically I'm like the last person who should be complaining. But I just feel like this is like a very, like with undertones, I feel like the undertone on this is really nice. So usually I take my little puff. I usually use my Wet n Wild one, but because I have the Joah cushion we're trying today, I'm going to use the Joah puff. Just pat the concealer gently into my, not like into my skin, but like, you know what I mean. But that's kind of my one like complaint about application of the concealer. I feel like it would be a lot nicer if it was a wand, or I've tried this one Rimmel concealer that was in the same sort of like tubey packaging, but it had like a little brush on the end so you could kind of brush it on, which I didn't really like that concealer, but I feel like if this had that type of application, I feel like I'd like that a lot better. But I don't know. And I feel like adding the concealer brightens up my face a lot too, because it's just like probably like a half shade lighter than the cushion, which I really liked the color of the concealer, so I'm kind of bummed that the cushion is a little different. And that's the lightest cushion there was, so yeah. So as you can see, the concealer did a pretty good job with concealing my face. Usually how I like to apply the concealer is I'll do just like a basic layer like that, and then I'll do like setting spray or powder or whatever, and come back and do a little bit more just to kind of like seal everything in. Overall, I feel like I like the finish of the cushion. I also feel like they could have just done more shades, because if there was a 110 in the cushion, I would have been set. But yeah, I'm going to go finish my makeup, put on my powder and my setting spray and all that good stuff, and then I will check in with you guys, and I will hopefully, fingers crossed, check in with you guys throughout the day as well. But if not, I will see you at the very end of the day. Okay, it's like an hour later, not gonna lie. I took quite a while to do my makeup. I did apply a tiny bit more concealer just to kind of fix up some spots, and I had a little lip mishap, so I used some concealer there too. But so far, so good. My highlighter and everything went on really well, so that's also nice. Apart from some blemishes that are showing through, which would probably show through with any foundation or concealer, this looks pretty good. And just kind of like a little thing, because I'm noticing this like as I'm doing this, but there's a lot of like fruit extracts in here and like fruit oil. Is it oils? I think it's just fruit extracts, but like I'm seeing like mango and strawberry. There's some cactus, watermelon, orange, grapefruit, sweet almond, and those are quite like down on the ingredient list, but they are in here, which is kind of nice. The more I look at this packaging, I don't know if I think it's like really high quality or like my first cushion. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I can't really tell if this is like really just like absurdly thick to the point where it looks like a kid's toy, or like just like nice packaging. Still don't really like the screen color, but if the cushion's nice, then I can live. I do hope that they widen the shade range of the cushions though. I don't know, I guess they kind of got that aspect of K-beauty down. Anyways, this is how it looks right now. I did all my powder and setting spray and all that good stuff, so we will see how it looks in a little bit. Right now I have another video to film. You've probably seen it already. I will get back to you guys in a little bit. Right now it's 3:47. I have to leave and do something probably by 5. I don't know, but we'll see. So hi guys, it's been a couple of hours and I'm getting actually really tired, and I think I might actually take out my lenses. I've had this on for about 3 hours. I will try to give you guys like an update at the end of the night, but yeah, I'm very tired. I do have to stay up tonight. The day I'm filming this is the day BTS is on Tonight Show. Forgot the name of the show. I'm very tired. I think I might have some tea in a little bit. This is how the foundation currently looks. I'm going to have a very late lunch, I realize. This will probably be my last update until the end of the night. I might give you guys another, ooh, I have a message. I'm back from my phone call. Yeah. That's it. I really need some caffeine. I'm so out of it. It's only 5:30. I'm so out of it. But yeah, I've had this on for a couple hours, so I'm just gonna kind of do my main review part now, I think. But so far, so good. It shows up really well in photos, because I just took some photos for Instagram, and in videos, because I just filmed my whole like survey, big hit survey video. And that took so long to film, literally like a half an hour, more than half an hour. Just looking at my skin, and it looks really nice. In person, it's a little but like on camera, it looks really good. Like I feel like far away, it's better. Up close, you can kind of tell it's a little bit cakey. I feel like got into my pores a little bit, but far away with like highlighter on top and like all that stuff, like it looks really nice. It could be a little bit of my powder, because my powder does kind of get into pores a little bit, but like I need the coverage, but like I like it. Price-wise, it was like $15, so I don't know if I'd repurchase it, because I feel like if I'm gonna spend 15 bucks on a cushion, then I might as well get like a Clio one or like Innisfree or something. And I think Innisfree's cheaper. Like it's kind of on price, but like it's okay. And I feel like the color does kind of match my skin pretty well, but I feel like there's like not a lot of product in there just because the cushion was so hard. So, and you can't refill it. That's kind of my one big thing. You can't refill it. So I think I probably have to give it like a 3.5 out of 5 stars overall. I don't know, if it gets really like crummy throughout the night, then I'd probably have to lower my rating. But so far so good. I think it's pretty okay. It looks really nice on camera, that I do have to say. So hey there. It is currently the next day, 10:54. I have to leave for school soon. I just filmed a get ready with me, which you guys will see soon. But this is the end of the cushion video. I'm wearing it again today, and I will insert some footage right here of how it looked last night after I watched BTS on Tonight Show, which was around 11:30, midnight-ish when it ended, so I had it on for quite a while. It was probably about 10 hours at that point. And it still looked pretty good from far away. Up close, you could tell it kind of sank into my pores, and my pores looked really visible, and some of my acne was like pushing through. But already, even now, some of my acne is kind of like, hello. But it's not a huge problem to me. So overall, I would probably have to give the cushion, this guy would get a, probably like I'm gonna give it a solid 3 in my book. I've tried cushions that are better, but this one isn't horrible either. And I feel like I would give it a 3.5 or a 4 if the price range was a little bit like lower in the US and they had more shades. And that is on both sides. I would like maybe one shade lighter, but this one does kind of match my skin pretty well once I have it like with concealer and everything. And I do think that they should widen the shade range and have a lot more darker colors as well, because they are selling in the US. Also, I don't like the green packaging still. Like, it's cute here, but then like this label looks faded. Anyways, for the concealer, I give this guy a solid 4.5. They had quite a bit of concealer shades as well, but I feel like they still could probably go darker from what I remember. And yeah, I feel like the concealer is really good. I might repurchase this one, and I also might just try another one of their concealers. I can't talk, it's too early. I do really like the concealer more than I liked the cushion. I would give it a total 5 stars, but I don't like this application method. It just is like kind of really messy to me. So yeah, also I feel like there could be more product in here. Anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And leave a comment, question, whatever down below as well, because I want to start doing question of the video, question of the day. And I want to get on that, so leave me some questions. I hope everyone's having a super great day. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!